It is so sad that Fubara's administration is surrounded by enemies, people who are working for him and at the same time, working against him, people who are not in support of him. It's such a pity that, this started at the beginning of his administration, and if care is not taken, they are going to make sure that is this set of people, these lawmakers, whom he was forced. Should I say forced? He could have said he wasn't going to do it, so I'm not going to use the word forced. He was coerced. Let me just use that word. He was coerced into accepting back into the chamber. Normally, this set of lawmakers defected. They could have gone to court and argued it out that, since they have defected, they are no longer representing the interest of those people who voted for them from, their state and local governments. But Fubara signed the 8-point agenda or 8-point agreement, and unfortunately, this said people are trying to frustrate all of his efforts. They are trying to, work against him, in short. Rivers Assembly frowns at Governor Fubara's appointment, advises the governor to obey Extant laws. The question is, doesn't a state governor have a right to make appointments in his own state? Doesn't he have a right to appoint people to head bodies? I'm thinking that since the governor knows that, if he makes appointments, an outright appointment, and send their names to the lawmakers for approval, these people are going to take their sweet time to approve the names. So he just appointed them as acting straight up, in order not to waste time doing all of this back and forth. If he goes through the right avenue, this back and forth might take months. It might take months. So he just decided to give them acting instead of just sending the names to the lawmakers for approval. But even at this, the lawmakers are still antagonizing and finding ways to frustrate all of his efforts. Before we go into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Don't forget to also turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. The Rivers State House of Assembly on Monday, at its 100th legislative sitting, frowned at the appointment of Mr. Goodlife Ben as acting chairman of Local Government Service Commission, Dr. Mrs. Ine Bridges as acting director general of Bureau for Public Procurement, and Mr. Tonte Davins as acting administrator of New Cities Development Authority. The House expressed its displeasure when the majority leader of House, Honorable Major Jack, called the attention of the House to a government special announcement in that regard. Citing sections of relevant laws, members commented on the information and pointed out that the governor, in the exercise of his powers, has relegated the laws to the background. Speaking on the appointment of a governor, the Speaker, retired Honorable Martin Chike Amawuli, stated that the actions of a governor in appointing someone to act as the administrator of New Cities Development Authority, a body not known to any legislation in the state, is condemnable. Retired Honorable Amawuli further availed that the appointment of an acting chairman of a Local Government Service Commission and an acting director general of a Bureau for Public Procurement are acts of inconsistent with the provisions of the relevant establishment laws of a commission and a bureau. The Speaker wondered why Governor Fubara would deliberately act in violation of extant laws and the 1999 constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has altered, knowing that such acts constitute misconduct. When the Speaker put the question, the House voted in the affirmative and resolved to write to Governor Fubara to draw his attention to Section 44, subsection 3 of a Rivers State Local Government Law number 5 of 2018 and Section 5, subsection 1 of a Rivers State Public Procurement Law number 4 of 2008, the House expressed its displeasure in those questionable appointments which it viewed as an aberration and a violation of extant laws. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Andrew says Amawuli deserved to be slapped on his smelling mouth. Shukuma Aladi says, Oga Speaker, go find reasonable thing to do for River State and stop these laws you are quoting. The governor passed you and your members. You all will quote law, tire. Soon, fire will start consuming you all, enemy of River State. Allo Consultant says, most of you commenting on these issues are pure illiterate. Wow. Are you not aware that the High Court in Abuja has ruled that the seat of the 27 lawmakers is not vacant? Or are you not also aware that all the actions of the 5 members who declared their seat vacant have been annulled and void by the same court? By this court's pronouncement, they all remain legitimate members of the assembly until a higher court decides otherwise. Edward says, are they really members of River State Assembly? Because the last time I checked, their seat has been declared vacant. Olowu also said, they call themselves lawmakers, whereas they don't even know the law. Make them go Abuja, go make those nonsense laws. Anthony also says, this assembly lack power to challenge the governor by law because they're not capable. We will recall them back soon. Anthony says, first, Semen Nalaye did not know he is not all that strong. 2, he started the fight too early. No time is too early to start a fight. So the thing is, if you want to fight, just fight to the last. Don't fight and reach one junction and say you are tired, you want to sign agreements, which is what happened in the case of Fubara. Fight to the last until you gain your freedom. If he had fought this fight to the last, these lawmakers would not be threatening him and, saying all this kind of braggalicious things that they are saying now. Now he doesn't even have a right to appoint people in his own state that is a governor in. Imagine that. Thank God says Fubara, once a governor is always a governor. Fight, fight, and fight. These illegality legislators, else they will mess you up like a minor. The other day an idiot was calling names and you allowed him the next day as local government chairman. For what now? Imagine, like, hey, God. I think that Fubara, I don't know, at this level now, maybe we should be calling him simp. That is another word for a weakling, because how do you allow a local government chairman to talk to you as a governor anyhow in your state? By now you should have sent him packing to Abuja to meet the person that sent him that message. You get? You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think? Leave your opinions as well. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already done that. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.